If Tyler Miller doesn't have to move as he's adjusting and watching you shoot, you have a very slim chance of being successful against him as a goalkeeper.
Konstanski taking the initiative. Draws the foul on Northwestern. So Ritter whistled. 90 seconds left in the first of 2 10-minute potential overtimes if someone doesn't solve the situation. Surging forward, Calistri. Duty was rushed a bit by Missimo.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining in the first 10-minute overtime period.
Well, I like the way the game has opened up, in particular since the halftime break, Dan. I think Coach Lenahan gets a lot of credit there, but I think the Northwestern Wildcat players get a lot of credit. They've reached deep down. They said, we're going to bring another level of energy to this match that we heretofore have not offered. And so in the second 45, now 55 minutes, Northwestern's made this game not only much more interesting, but I think by way of investing more energy in the attack, they've actually alleviated some of the pressure they were under defensively in the first half of play.
Good flick on and header by Calistri. Dummy there nicely by Satani. Konstanski protecting in the box for Indiana. And Nikita Kotlov, nice to see him on the pitch, will take care of things out of the back for Indiana. Safely, Jared Boffman. Knocked down by Konstanski. He just seems to be everywhere. Here comes Nikita Kotlov with those fresh legs, twisting and turning. Got tangled up a little bit at his feet, so he finds the option of Duty. And it's an easy one for the long hands of Tyler Miller.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So the first of 2 10-minute overtimes has expired. Just 10 more potential minutes to solve this one and maybe find a solution.
See the same energy. Look, we're going to see the same energy from these guys. We've got Weberman and Calistri up top now for Northwestern. That has been successful for them so far, with Lepi Satani underneath them. That's what generated the goal in the second half. We're going to see this. Tim Lenahan's all in with the Wildcats right now. That's how he's playing. He's all in. Let's see how it pans out.
Tim Lenahan would like to borrow Jay Chapman from Mr. Renzi, the man who provided the hat trick in that 3-1 win for State over Indiana, but it's been a different story tonight. A dogfight back and forth, all level at 1 here with just under 10 minutes to go in this second and final overtime. Matt McCain whistled on the foul. He has been a force here, especially in the extra time. He's had a couple chances during this match. Number 5 for Indiana.
McCain's a good one. Comes out of the Columbus North, as well as Dylan Lax, the Columbus North program. Andy Glover and the Bulldogs actually won the Indiana State title this past weekend.
A little stumble by Ritter. And Masri and the Cats get it back. Konstanski off the chest of Zavaleta, right back to the go-to goal scorer in Big Ten country. Faded out wide nicely. Here's Patrick Duty. Into Pets. Jansen turns, fires. Nice idea as it screams over the woodwork.
Wait, this is a guy who's very clever with the ball, loves to get to goal, has had great training, gets a nice service from Harrison Pets, doesn't waste a lot of time in his full turn. He's going to be a good one for the Hoosiers. And there's not a lot in Goshen, Indiana, by the way.
They make boats there, don't they?
Well, there's Goshen College. It's a small town. So it's sort of odd to see it on his byline there. But He made headlines when he was a prep star, that's for sure. Coach Todd Yeagley and the staff here at Indiana happy to have him wearing cream and crimson.
It's Chris Doran, man who knows the Crossroads State well. Merely Dan Kelly next to him, our Big Ten Network crew. Great to have you along for this season-deciding match, potentially. So it was a 1-0 lead from Zavaletta's 16th of the season in the first half. Calistri, his team leading 7th in the second. And that's how we got to overtime. See how much life Northwestern has left in them on the road. Harrell making a run. Konstanski just covers a ton of grass.
Boy, just take that 5 seconds, put it on a highlight reel, and show every young defender in the country how you're supposed to collect a ball, turn, and get away from pressure. And do it in 3 touches. Just clean play from the Indiana defender, Caleb Konstanski.
And it's about the 15th time he's done it tonight. It's just so consistent.
It's a great way to finish up your college career. Regular season, of course. On the field where you watched your heroes play, Konstanski played about 3 miles to the south of where this stadium sits, at Bloomington High School South. He actually played against Jared Boffman, who played for Bloomington North.
Kotloff, right-footed try. Gets blocked. There's been a lot of blocks from the back line of Northwestern when Indiana's had those chances from about 20 yards away. Surging forward. This is McCain. Dragging defenders with him. And Lepi Satani will have some time to carry. Calistri tries to go back to Satani, but wrapped up in the back by Indiana. 5.5 minutes to go in this match. Eric Zavaleta, Big Ten Elite, 94 Nebraska football coming up next. Pets will steer it to Zavaleta. Nice stout defending from Nico Boxall.
Right, he's very polished for a young player, isn't he?
Satani showing a little polish now on the attack. Calistri, the goal scorer for Northwestern. Into the penalty area, left foot wedged over the bar. Bradford again. Ritter dispossessed. And you just see the exhaustion in the fight to the end. Now it's a counter for Indiana.
Strong 2v2 defending at one end, and now Indiana in transition loses it in the midfield. They've got to keep numbers back behind the ball.
Lake in the cross, Konstanski the defending. This soccer has been rich late. Good action. Now it's A.J. Corrado. Just over 2.5 to go. Harrison Petts now from the left side, switching the attack. Petts trying to drop it into the 6, but no one there to get on the end of it.
Great ball by Corrado, lays it out to Petts, who takes a second touch and puts it right off the paint on the far post. Terrific chance for Indiana.
2 minutes to go. Fighting out wide, Calistri. Konstanski, nice hustle to save it. Rough first touch by Jansen. Opens the door for Ritter and Northwestern. This is Satani. Lepi passing it back to Grant Wilson. Probing ball towards the 6. Kyle Schickel was nearest. 90 seconds to go. Jansen in Indiana. Perhaps one more kick at the can here. A.J. Corrado. Finding a man out wide. Who else? Patrick Duty. Comes in and having to save it. Nico Boxall, or would have been a corner. 65 seconds. Nice technical ability there by Harrison Petts, but perhaps a little too much. Indiana now into the penalty area. It's Petts left foot. Zavaleta, second try. Northwestern keeps it out.
Eric Zavaleta shot off the line by number 21.
Off the line, Scott Lakin comes to the aid of his keeper, Tyler Miller, in a crucial moment. Konstanski stumbles in the back. Door swung open for Lepi Satani. 30 to go in overtime. Satani into the middle. Left-footed crack over the bar. Zavaleta with the chance moments ago, though.
Zavaleta turns, it's muffed by Tyler Miller. The ball's floating, he digs a little deeper, tries to get a shot at goal. It's saved practically off the line and cleared out of danger.
Some of the most exciting action we've seen in the Big Ten Conference all season. It looks like this overtime was going to go quietly. Masri one last chance, left foot. Konstanski the block. And it's a come from behind draw for Northwestern that sends the Hoosiers